Hello, Aries. It's OMG Tarot. This is your monthly check-in. Let's see what's going on. Haven't just generally seen what was going on with you guys in a while. But first, you know what? If you'd like a personal reading, check out the description. Why not? Oh! It's way too sensitive. And if you'd like a good luck candle, Wheel of Fortune candle, or any tarot card candle, have a look-sees in my Etsy shop. Get at me, fam. Alright, let's do this. Alright, Kate. Aries, Aries, Aries. What's up this month for Aries? Alright. Oh, snap. Oh, the whole thing. Mash it up. Mash it up. Okay. Mars. Oh, why are you sticking to me? Interesting. Aries. So, you know Mars. Mars is your ruler. And it's that... It's you know what, I don't want to give it a bad rap, you know. I know it could be about conflict, chaos, calamity, upheaval, but it could also be about pushing out that fierce energy out of your face. Like Mars is like, hey, I'm ready to tango. This could mean vibes, actions. I'm going out. You know, it could mean I'm hooking up. It could mean, yeah, I said it. Confrontation. But anyways, you're about that life when Mars is there. So watch out. And if that's the energy that's coming in, let's hope it's coming out of you instead of coming at you. Next card. Aquarius energy. I know some of you guys are like, oh, it could be that damn Aquarius. And it could. It could be any sign, though, because Aquarius represents community, your network, your friends, family, your friends of friends of friends, friends of friends, your network, people. But also, just think about people network. Think about that for a second. And already you know there's a phone involved. You already know that somebody's calling somebody else to talk about someone else when there's community. Keep that in mind, Aries, because you get tired real quick. But anyways, this chaos, conflict, a need to rise up within your community. Your last card is Pluto. Oh, I like this astrology theme here. It's easier to speak the language in astro babble, okay? And so Pluto is a really big card, a bigger theme in life where it's transformational. So I feel like there's conflict within your community. That could be any grouping. It could be your friends, it could be the people you go to the gym with, your soccer team, it could be your co-workers, it could be your friend group, any of that. Family. Pluto, there's some transformational changes occurring this month within that friend group. Is that you? Sound familiar? Let's have a look at the spread. I want to go in. Because what incarnation is going on? You could be dealing with a Aries or a Scorpio or an Aquarius. You see, Pluto and Mars just happens to rule Scorpio, Aries. I know that they also share a ruling planet in Mars with you, but Scorpio's shining through, so it's giving a little bit of betrayal or testing of friendship, testing of loyalty. It doesn't have to be betrayal. It could be a fighting spirit for your friends, for your community, approving of loyalty. So let's go ahead and look at this spread here. Ooh. So that's the Strength card. And then you got the Chariot, 2 major arcanas. The World, 3 major arcanas. Justice in reverse, 4 major arcanas. The 9 of Swords. Your only minor arcana. Your minor arcana. Very interesting. Okay, so you guys have 4 big ones. So Aries, this is a big one. This month is like filled with aha and oh I see you type vibes and oh okay, oh really, oh you gonna do me like that type energy. You know, you're realizing stuff about people. You're coming to conclusions about people, and you're understanding that in the long game, you got to stay persistent. You got to persevere. You got to. And this card is upside down. That's why I give it to you as a warning instead of a, yeah, that's you. That's what you've been up to. But it's saying, it's the Strength card, the emotional intelligence. It needs to be there. In Aries, I think that's really important because a lot of people, you know, they hear what they hear, regardless of what is being said. You know, somebody could say something to you and you hear something different or a little bit different. You got to recognize that. You got to recognize your state when you're receiving information. You could it's all in the name of being right. Not right, but getting the truth. It's all in the name of understanding. And this tells me that emotional intelligence is going to be tested, or either you need to summon your inner strength on that a little more so, not fly off the handle, which Aries, you guys get irritated real quick, especially when you think you're dealing with people who know what they're doing. So it's like, do I have to explain it? No. But it would be the emotionally intelligent thing to do? Yeah. So I don't know what's going on with this community here, but they're testing your patience. It's going to take all of the charisma, all of the showmanship, I should say, because you guys are good at that, to put on the front, wear the mask, and handle the situation for the best outcome, regardless of how you feel. Now, Aries, Chariot, I'm telling you, it's on you, man. You're going to have to be the one to rise up and be above it all. You're going to have to be the one that's the bigger person, and it's so hard for you. I'm not saying that in an insulting way. I'm an Aries moon, it's fine. But it's just like you're going to have to rise above everything that is occurring and not react too quickly. The Chariot card is like your bigger picture thinking and your actions, and you have a drive and determination to go towards the bigger picture. You have your eye on the prize, and maybe you need a reminder to keep your eye on the overall prize, what you want at the end of the day, before you say stuff, and before you do stuff as well. What is it gonna get me when I do this? Should I post that on Facebook? Should I post that on Instagram? Should I be passive aggressive? Because every time you're about to post, just go, how it gonna look? Does it look like I'm bothered? Is it gonna look like I care? But does it gonna look like I'm disgruntled? Is it gonna look like I'm unhappy? Is it gonna look like I'm anything other than what I want to put out there, even if it is true how I feel? Emotional intelligence, you got to use it. We have the world. Some of you guys are impacted. Your world's changing. There's some sort of transformational thing going on. Again, we have that Pluto reference. But with this, it's like, okay, a big shift is happening in some of your lives, Aries. And this will transform your routine. This will transform the people around you. And it doesn't seem fair. The Justice card is right next to it. Doesn't seem fair. Doesn't seem fair. Some injustice occurred. It's stressing you out. It's giving you anxiety. But it has caused a greater shift in your reality, and so it might be taking some time to adjust to that new change. That's probably stressing you out. It is a journey, and I think that, again, holding on to that bigger picture, the Chariot here was indicating that, don't worry, whatever it is, you just have to run that game. You just have to power on through it. Although it may not be fair, you have learned some valuable lessons about people, your community, people around you. Some you didn't expect, some you did expect. Now you know where you're at with each, and it's a good thing, even though it might be unfair and might be painful. It might cause you anxiety, and you may not be able to stop thinking about it because it's stressing you out, or it's making you feel some type of way. And you go through something and you start recounting everything you've been through. You're like, so wait, were you? Oh, okay. So when you said that one time, you must have meant. Oh, okay, I see. You know what I mean? And I knew that's where we were going with this type of reading. I'm trying to adjust it seamlessly, but it's not. There you go. Much better. So yeah, it just seems like somebody's giving you a lot to think about. Multiple things. And just with that World card, that Justice card, and that Chariot card, it's giving a lot of like, don't get distracted by these people, no matter how important, no matter how unimportant. Keep your eye on the prize and the overall story that you're trying to tell here. There was going to be adversity, and that adversity was not going to feel good, but you anticipated some sort of adversity, so you're able to just hold on, even if it's just that one last line of rope with yourself, to just hold on to your sanity, not snap, keep your composure, even if things seem unfair, even if you're going crazy within, even if you have hella anxiety about it, if you're overthinking about things, stressed out. I think this is one of those situations where it's like, hold on to your perfect score. Fly off the handle. You'll be all right. This is all part of the change. But let's see a little bit further. Because what? Ace of Swords. See, new mentality. You'll learn. You will learn. You'll develop a new outlook from this and start from there. The person that you're going to become may not be there yet, but it's arriving. Aha, eureka, oh, I got it. That's that type of vibe this card is. Ace of Swords, new beginnings, new thought patterns, new initiations in your mind. When you're like let's look back maybe 20 years, 30 years is for some of you. Think about the last job you did. Think about the last responsibility you had. And be like, there was a time in my life where I wouldn't be prepared to scrape this raccoon carcass off my roof. I would not mentally be prepared. But now, look at me. Look at us, baby. Look at us now. Obviously, we should go with a little more serious examples. Just, there's accolades that you have that you probably don't think about. You have done it in the past, risen to the occasion of any type of stressor, any type of situation that brought you down. You may have thought that when you were down, that was the end. That was the end of the story. That's like that's down. But then there was a huge uprising. Maybe a subtle, inch by inch uprising. But there have been situations in the past that you never thought you'd get through, that you're just here, sitting here watching a tarot card reading now. So you believe that Ace of Swords is coming next after the storm, and that might even give you some comfort and soothe some of that anxiety, knowing we've done this. What's the next story? What's the next chapter? You know, Ace of Pentacles, new money, new way of thinking, new money, new opportunity, new beginning of a structured life, new normal. Pending. Is that exciting? I feel like it would be. Bam! The Lovers. Okay, so don't get too excited. The Lovers is in reverse. But it's here. The Lovers is associated with Venus. And I'm sorry, Gemini. Gemini and Venus. Huh. The Lovers. Alright, and this represents heart-centered decisions, making a choice that is not just for you. It's not just selfish, almost even a selfless. I'll do you guys a favor and I'll leave. You don't have to vote. I'll go. Or people you thought you'd have ties to forever, and you're just like, all right, parting is such sweet sorrow, but I know this is for the best. Or I'm going to take a step back, a break, disconnect. My wavelength is not the same wavelength as your wavelength, so I've got to be cruel and be kind and get myself out of here, or give you what you need, and then you leave. Whatever it is. Oh my goodness. Three of Swords. Okay, so that might be world shifting. Some of you dealing with a third party situation, a meddling third. That could be in a relationship that indicates infidelity, flirtation, relation, anything that's like outside of the relationship duo. Stepping outside of it and causing stress and disappointment. So some of you guys are dealing with that. That's an earth shifter. That's a community shifter too, because some breakups, you inherit friends and you lose friends, and that'll do it, and it causes you a lot of stress because you're going over what the heck happened before, what was all this. Then you have these conclusions, you're like, you know what, forget it, I'm done with this make model of a person. I'm never getting love bombed again because I fell for it. This, you know, you're learning lessons and realizing, oh, their friends are not my friends. Just stuff that happens. Now, Eight of Pentacles. Keep busy at work. Keep productive. Keep productive. Some of you going through a breakup. Keep productive no matter what. No matter how you feel. It's the only way to power into a new routine. Because the new routine, if you keep busy with stuff, if you fill your time with stuff, then after a while, it's like, when did I have time for this? I don't have time to sit there and yearn for this knucklehead who did me dirty. First of all, the criteria, I know I don't feel this way because I love this MF, but the criteria to my heart in particular is not cheating on me, so you're canceled and disqualified. I just have to wait for my feelings to line up with that. But on paper, oh hell, like, what? You had a Picasso and you're cheating on me for some Dollarama painted? Okay, that's a you issue. That is a you issue. Now, does it hurt? Yes, and I have to take time because my body needs to line up to what I fundamentally know. It's giving loser behavior, and I don't want any association with that. And if you're gonna do me dirty and do Three of Swords foolishness, I've learned. It's not a me problem, it's a you problem. Maybe it's me because I picked a you, so I gotta develop a little more with that discernment. But you're causing me stress. All this overthinking, that's also a disqualifier. You're done. Pluto betrayal. Was it Scorpio betrayal type? We already suspected, and we're on to you. Now, yeah, that would cause a fight, okay? Mars was here for a reason, because you need to rise up. Also, you need to fight. You need to rise up and be like, oh, hell, what did you... Listen, nothing. I'm not going to be fighting with you. I want to fight you. I do think you do deserve some blows to the face. But I'm going to do the emotionally intelligent thing and just quiet exit. You're done. You're canceled. You're off the show. Done. All right? So Aries, pretty interesting month. You know, keep trekking along. I bet some of you are like, oh, I'm so glad you're giving me this person, they're giving me a reason to summon my true Aries and just start fighting, start swinging. Verbally, of course. Anyways, Aries, that's your reading. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you like a personal reading, check out the description. And if you like a good luck, Wheel of Fortune candle, or any tarot candle for that matter, it smells really good. It's vanilla, Tahitian vanilla actually. Check out my Etsy shop. And that's in the description as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye!